Okay, I just went to the bank and I got some quarters and a dollar roll. You can see that right in the brown wrapper, and a couple of half dollars. So let's start with the half dollars. I have a 76, 1776, 1976 half, and a 1977 half. The back of the bicentennial or 1776 half of Independence Hall, 200 Years of Freedom, and on the back of the 77 half, we just have the regular American eagle clutching the 13 arrows and having the E pluribus unum in a banner above them. Okay, so that's what the halves were. So those halves, I like that bicentennial half. Now what I'd like to do is go through the quarters. So maybe we can go through them one roll at a time and kind of dump them out and get them in here. Sometimes these quarter rolls are pretty hard to open. Let's go through them one at a time. We have a Tennessee quarter, a Teddy Roosevelt quarter, just a regular 81 quarter, an 89 quarter, another 80 quarter, 82 quarter, another 82 quarter, a Oklahoma quarter, Minnesota quarter, Utah quarter, oh look at that, it's a 65 quarter. Let's hold that out. We remember that the 65s have some silver in them, so let's keep that 65 out. I'll put it over here on the side. It's a 1965 quarter in that roll. All right, let's keep going. 96. Another Utah. Two Utahs. New Mexico. Montana. Got a bunch of western states in this one, and we're way east, so it's kind of a funny. Here's the Saratoga British Surrender coin. And that's kind of a nice coin, if we look at it. New York, 2015. E pluribus unum. Saratoga British Surrender coin. I'll keep that one over to the side, too, with a 65. There's an 83. 73. Here's a Shawnee coin. Oh, great. One of the Native American coin or Indian coin. I'll put that over to the side, too. This one here is the George Rogers Clark. And most of you know George Rogers Clark from the Lewis and Clark expedition. We'll put him over here, too. A 91. A Virginia. A New Hampshire White Mountains. I'm going to put that over here, like that one. A South Carolina. I like South Carolina, but I've seen the Palmetto State one before. An 87. 97. An 88. 78. Another Saratoga. I'll put that with the second one. I got two Saratogas. 94. A regular New York. So I'll put this New York with the Saratoga and we can take a look at them. A Canadian. Who stuck a Canadian quarter in there? That's kind of a... That's not right, is it? Lost some money on that one. Because Canadian quarters are not worth what an American quarter is worth. It's worth about 65 cents on a dollar. Here's an 1846 Iowa. It's a nice one, the schoolhouse one. Here's another Virginia, a 96, an 87. Another Virginia, 3 Virginias in a row. And this one is a Shawnee, and I think we may have already gotten that one. That's 2 Shawnees, an 81, a Kansas, nice Kansas, Buffalo, and a bicentennial quarter. So we got a bicentennial quarter and a bicentennial half today. All right, that's all for that roll. Now, let's see what we kept that we liked, and everything else could just go back to the bank, of course. So here's what we're going to be, here's our pile of keepers over here. Let's take a look at them. First off, we got the 1976, or the bicentennial quarter, along with the bicentennial half. I'll keep those together, maybe make a video on them. We have the 2 Shawnee coins from 2016. We have the George Rogers Clark from Lewis and Clark from 2017. We have the Saratoga from 2015, and the other Saratoga from 2015. And I just kept the New York out so you could see the difference between the New York state one and the Saratoga New York British surrender one. Okay, that's all we have today from DC Coin World channel. This is another one of our views of US coins, and what you can do is you can actually go to the bank in the United States, to any bank, especially if you have an account there. They're very nice to you, and you can ask for a roll of quarters. They cost $10, and you can just go through them.